Alrighty. So there's a lot of, which I'm assuming is the clown, this killer. There's his friends commenting on my video. One of them is toxic, so I'm gonna make this video to kind of explain. I didn't say the clown lost the match. I know he got the win technically. Yeah, he did win. So I never said that. I said he was. So the clown, if you watch, I have the whole video. The clowns chased me several times. He can't hook me. He can only hit me. He cannot hook me once, bro. So at the end game, he decides to slug my friend, my teammate, and face camp him, knowing that I can't save him because he's doing that. That's toxic, and he's waving his head no. Toxic traits. That's why I posted the match. So I'm going to be clear on this for all you guys talking shit. Also, I do play killer, and if you watch my killer matches, I don't slug like a little bitch. Unless if I'm forced to, there's no hooks and I have no choice, but I never slug. I don't face camp unless if the survivor's being toxic, which is rarely ever. Go watch my killer matches. You won't see me face camp ever. I hook and I move. So he's doing that because clearly he can't catch me. He can't hook me. So he's trying to bait me. He's hoping that I will come try to save him so he can down me, which is fucking toxic and is a weasel way to play. That's weaselly as fuck. That's what I'm getting at in the video. You don't do that shit. You hook him and then you come look for me if you think you're so skilled. But he's not. He knows he can't hook me unless if I go over there and try to save him. That's fucking toxic and that's trash, bro. Like straight up, poor etiquette. In the entire video, I've saved multiple people. He got in my face and I broke him off every single time. As a killer, when you do shit like that, that's toxic as heck. And that's what I'm getting at with the video. You guys call it how it is. I play both sides. I play killer and I play survivor. I hit iridescent every season on both sides. So you can't say anything like that, bro. Go watch my killer matches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? I would have hooked him. As soon as I downed him, I would have hooked him and went and looked for me. But the reason why he did that was because he was trying to bait me to go over there to save my teammate. He was trying to be, that's some Weasley shit. Instead of just being a man hooking, you know what I'm saying? And he would have got more points in the end game. You don't get any points when you play like that. You don't get any points. He would have probably broke 30. Instead, he got like 26. I got more points than him in the whole match. So that's what I'm getting at. That's why slugging and camping is such a fucking Weasley thing to do. You don't do that as shit as a killer, bro. When you do that, is you're being toxic and you're trying to force the other survivor. The other survivor can't save him because look at this video right here. What can I do? You're not hooking. You're just face camping him. You're just literally slugging and face camping. I can't save him. If I go over there, you're just going to gas me, hit me, gas me again, then down me. So you put me in a situation where I can't do anything because you're playing like a fucking weasel. And then you got these other guys that don't know how to play the game, clearly. The star trolling guy is like talking like, oh, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't make any fucking sense, whatever the shit he's saying, bro. He sounds retarded. But clearly he's not understanding the point. He's an illiterate motherfucker that doesn't know how to read titles and shit in bios. But that's what I'm getting at here. You don't camp and slug. I'm not an entitled survivor. That's honestly, that's just etiquettes. I play killer too. And I don't do that shit. I don't do that rarely unless if the survivors are super toxic, then I'll play like that. I only give out the energy that you give me back. If you're playing toxic, I'll play toxic. If you're playing dirty, I'll play dirty. But if you don't play dirty with me, then I'll play fair 100%. Because I'm not about that. I'm not about making people angry. I'm not about trolling. I'm not about any of that shit. Star trolling. This guy that commented on my video, he's clearly about making people mad, trolling people, and ruining people's day, which is completely the opposite of my morals and what I have. And then you call me entitled survivor? Well, I say I'm trying to keep the game wholesome. I'm trying to keep the game fair. I'm trying to make sure all the players know that how to play respectfully. So when you're in a match, you don't get fucking slugged in camp, and you don't have to crawl your body on the floor for fucking 5 minutes. He's sitting there just been crawling on the floor for 5 minutes. You think that's fun for anybody? No. He'd rather just get hooked and die at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why that's toxic. And You guys are just you guys. I'm sure you guys are his friends, just trying to fucking talk shit. But I had to make this video explaining myself on that. This shit right here is toxic. You let this man slugged on the floor for 5 minutes of the match when he would have much rather either died or get hooked or whatever. Instead, you left him crawling, hoping that you could bait me to get to kill me. And once you realized that I wasn't dumb enough to fall for you downing me too, then you hooked him. Whenever the timer's down to almost nothing. So yeah, that's why I called you a toxic face camper, because you did. You face camped and slugged. You made that man crawl slugged on the floor for 5 minutes because you knew you couldn't kill me, and you was trying to bait me using him to get to me. That's fucking pussy shit right there, bro. Hands down. Yeah, that's trash killer, bro. Trash tendencies. That's all there is to it.